Hey guys, welcome back. On today's show, has ham radio been dumbed down to bring in more people? That was a comment that was posted to my channel yesterday or day before. I just want to cover that. So that's right here, right now on ham radio for non-techies. Well, welcome back, guys. If you're new to the channel, we discuss ham radio and kind of simplify the hobby a little bit to get you on the air quicker, help you to get study and pass your test and get you into the hobby. So like I said, I had a comment on my channel, and the guy basically said something along the lines of being a ham isn't what it used to be, and that the hobby has been dumbed down. Now, I don't entirely agree with that. The only thing that's really changed with the testing of ham radio in the past 20 years is they removed the Morse code requirement. Not a big deal. You know, many people get into ham radio and never touch Morse code and still enjoy all the other facets of the hobby. It's still a very technical hobby. You still have to study for the technician, general, extra, and those questions aren't dumbed down for you. You know, the questions are what they are. You either know them or you don't. You either pass or you don't. But studying, the way we study now, that has changed a little bit. Yes, people have found new ways to get it to where it's easier for you to study and retain the information, pass your test, and then so on and so forth. But my argument has always been, get your ticket now. You have the rest of your life to learn. And when my response to this guy, I said, I'm not mad at this guy. It's a good comment. I appreciate it. What I said to him was, when I first got into ham radio, I was going to buy an HT, and that was it. Done deal. But in talking to other hams and listening to people online, the different nets and things like that on VHF, UHF, I heard these other guys talking about, this mysterious thing called HF and talk about all these other radios and the fun they're having with this, the fun they're having with that. And that prodded my curiosity to want to go learn about these things. And I was like, okay, that's kind of cool, but I'm not qualified to do that yet with my current license. So I upgraded. I studied for and upgraded to my general. So my point is, you're going to, everybody's going to get into this hobby for a different reason. I don't know what your reason is. You might not know what your reason is. But, like I said, I intended on just living my life on HT and dealing with VHF, UHF and being happy. It's not what happened. And I ended up starting up a channel, and that led to other things and questions coming in from people and comments and things like it raised my curiosity to go delve into other things in ham radio like HF, FT8, doing QSOs, and just all kinds of stuff. Now I'm into the logging software. I got a collection of antennas I'm constantly playing and screwing around with. I'm building antennas. This wasn't my original intention. So I don't think that the hobby is dumbed down, but again, there are ways to learn, study, and enjoy this hobby, and you're going to find your own path. I mean, look at this. I mean, we started off music. People used to meet at a big, great hall, so a symphony would play music. Then somebody invented the phonograph, so we had records, and then records delved up to tapes, and then tapes turned to 8 tracks or whatever the hell it was, and then now we have CDs. And nobody buys CDs anymore. Everything's digital. It's all MP3. Change is inevitable. Okay, what was great back in the 40s might not be so great now because based on how we are as a society and what we expect of things. When people wanted to send a message to somebody, you had to go to the telegraph office and do it through Morse code. Or then somebody invented the post office, and you put a stamp on a letter and mail it to somebody, and magically it appears at their house. And now we have email. I can contact somebody within a millisecond around the planet. So change is going to happen. You've got to embrace it. I'm sorry to the older guys. I'm not trying to rag on you at all about this. I mean, you guys that have been on this for 30, 40, 50 years, things are going to change. Things do change. You don't drive the same car you had back in 1945. I mean, maybe you do, but most likely you don't. So, embrace the change sometimes. I mean, if you don't like a certain thing, it doesn't mean you have to get into it. You enjoy the hobby the way you want to enjoy it, and let other people enjoy it the way that they want to enjoy it. But I do not think, and this, I told him, it's like, I don't agree with the fact that you said it's been dumbed down. The tests are still pretty hard. The answers have not been done, or the questions and answers haven't been dumbed down on the exams. And there's a lot more technical stuff in ham radio now as opposed to there was years and years and years ago. So, if anything, I think that the the amount of information that we have available to us and things we can do in ham radio now is way more than what you had decades ago. So that's my whole rant. I didn't want to, you know, jump on a big, I'm going to do like a presentation, slides, and everything like that. But, you know, you get into ham radio for what you want to get into it for. You're going to find your path. I mean, my path opened up and went all kinds of crazy. You know, it's damn near a religion for me now. So you find what you're comfortable in, but, you know, find your way to study. Find a way to get your exams and pass your exams, and find the things that intrigue you in this hobby and go into them full force. Immerse yourself in the hobby. You will find doors opening up left and right. You don't have to open every single one of them or go through every single one of them, but you might find a couple things like, oh, okay, that's kind of cool, and go to check that out. Okay, I don't like that. I'll go check this out. Find what's comfortable for you. So anyway, guys, that's my little rant. Again, I don't think that ham radio has been dumbed down for anybody. I think there's a lot more stuff in there. And, you know, some people don't want to embrace technology and embrace the new things, and that's perfectly fine. Do what you're comfortable with. But, yeah, I think to make a statement like that, I don't agree with it. Anyway, guys, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you are not a subscriber, subscribe down below and become a subscriber and be notified when I do new videos. This is Ham Radio for Non-Techies. I'll see you guys next time, and we are clear.